How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another quick guide. In this video I'm going to show you how to install mods for Crusader Kings 3, and I'm going to show you 3 different ways, ironically. And before I get started, I just want to let you know that if you're playing on the Xbox Game Pass, which I'm not, I will leave you this page in the description below, so make sure you check it out before you start asking in the comments how do you do it on Game Pass. I'm not really sure, I'm not even going to bother reading it because I'm not using it on Game Pass. But if you are playing CK3 via Game Pass, then this will be in the description waiting for you. Okay, so with that out of the way, we can get started. So if you want to install Crusader Kings 3 mods, there's 3 ways. You can install them manually, which would be probably someone who wants to do that would probably be someone who needs to download them like from another website, maybe some forum or something like that. Otherwise, I would not recommend installing them manually. You can install them via Steam, which is what I use, and you can also install them via the Paradox website. So if you go to mods and you go browse mods, then it will simply take you to Paradox Plaza. Make sure you make an account and you're logged in. And the mods that I use, I only use a couple of mods. I use something like better UI scaling, so that's what I like to use. I'll just type better UI and it will find it. Here it is. There's an old version, but you go with the new one. So what you want to do now is make sure that you're using the latest version. If for any reason you want a previous one, it should be available. We're going to go with the latest one. And here we have some options. You can go manual. I'll show you that in a bit. But in this case, we would go with subscribe. And then what happens is if you go to the launcher and let's say we go back to mods. What we need to do now is simply wait for this to download and refresh. So everything is like connected between the website and the launcher, so you can easily add different mods. And as you can see, the mod has been downloaded and it's enabled, and you have some options such as uninstall. You can remove it from the playset. Now, I have only one playset. It's called initial playset. And the reason why I only have one playset is because I only use a couple of mods. But if you want to use like more complex mods, I remember there was a mod that would like convert the game into like a Game of Thrones version or something like that. Then you would create a new playset, and then you would enable that mod only for that playset because otherwise you will be running it at all times. So that's how you can add mods easily via Paradox Plaza, like super easy, super fast. Now, to add them via Steam, what I would do is, so I'm gonna uninstall this, and it will automatically unsubscribe you from the website as well. And then it's all gone. Now, to add them via Steam, simply go to Steam and then go to library, find the game. We have it right here. It says it's running, even though it's not. We just have the launcher. Then go to workshop. And the reason why you might want to add via Steam is because some mods might not be available on the Paradox website. And I'm not exactly sure. I don't think they're all like mirror images of each other. Some of them might be here, some of them might be on the other website. So I like to use a mod that's called brighter text. So I'm going to find it. And we have it here, brighter text colors. So go ahead and click on it. And again, you have the same option. If you subscribe, then Steam will download the game. You can also put it to like your favorite. I already have it, so you can unfavorite if you want to. Then just click subscribe, and the item has been added to your subscriptions. If you run in the game, you have to relaunch it. And then if you go here to downloads, library downloads, you can see that it has been downloaded. It's a very small mod. And it simply makes the game, the text in the game more readable. And it really helps, actually. So that's the first mod that I like to use. The next mod would be, if you go back again to workshop, the one that I showed you before, better UI scaling. So I just type better UI and find it here. And again, same thing, just go to subscribe and it's downloaded. You can play with it. So now if we go back, you can see that it automatically updated and they're enabled. And one thing to note when you're using mods for CK3 is that achievements will be disabled and the Iron Man mode will be disabled as well. For those that don't know, Iron Man is basically not being able to manually save. or play as another ruler. So it's like a more hardcore version of the game. And I don't really care about the achievements, so I just enable the mods and I play like that. Again, playsets, if you want to add a new playset, then you can just, I'll type like temporary, something like that. And then you go and add mods, and the mods have to be downloaded. They have to be available. So you just select what you want to use. In this case, I would use both of these. And that's it. Then you simply select the playset that you want to play and go play, and the mods will be enabled. So in this case, I have them in both of them. Like I say, if you had like a Game of Thrones mod, then you will create a new playset and only enable that mod or any other that you want to use as well. But you don't want to play that like all the time, maybe. So that's how you install mods via Steam and Paradox Plaza. Now I'm gonna exit this and I'm gonna go back and remove those mods. So if you go again to Workshop, and you can go here on this little drop down and go to subscribed items to easily find the ones that you subscribe to. Then just remove them, unsubscribe. Now we don't have any of that stuff. So to download them manually, as I said, you have to be logged in, and then simply go to this little drop down and go to manual download, and then you get this weird folder. So I'm gonna put it here in downloads. Make sure you have something like 7-zip to extract them. So if we go to downloads and then we go 7-zip and we go extract here, and we can delete this now, we don't need it. We have all these files. Now, what you need to do next is basically make a new folder, and let's call it UI, for example. And then this one I'm also gonna call UI. And now all of this stuff you actually have to put here in this folder, and then open this with something like Notepad, and you will see some parameters. So name of the mod, remote file ID, all that stuff. Now we need to add another parameter, which is called path, and then go like this, double quotation marks, and then put mod/UI. Save it, close it, and make sure it's the same, it matches. Now take all of that and go cut, and then go to documents, which is not where you install the game, simply where the game keeps some stuff. So go to Paradox, go to Crusader Kings 3, and if you never added mods before, you will not have this folder that's called mod. So create it, and then go inside there and paste this one. Now go back to the launcher. So let me just minimize all of this stuff. And if we go back to the launcher, we should see the UI stuff available as well. So let's go back to mods. This is no longer available, so I'm actually gonna remove it from the playset. But if we go to manage all mods, you can see that better UI scaling is available because we have it from here. So the name of the mod will be this. If we change this to just UI, let's say scaling, and then we relaunch the launcher real quick just to show you, then it will be a different name. So that's how you install mods manually via Steam and via Paradox Plaza. And if you have any questions, as you can see now, it's just called UI scaling. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but it's very easy. I mean, just to give you a quick overview, all you have to do is make an account, subscribe, and manage your playsets in the launcher. And you don't even have to use a playset. Like, you can just enable some mods that you want to play with if you don't care about achievements. And that's the same thing with Steam. Just find them, subscribe to them, and you're done. Like I said, library, home, game, workshop, and browse the mods. If you don't find a specific mod on one platform, you can use the other platform, or you can just install manually like I showed you. So you can combine, you can get as many mods as you want. So anyway, I hope this video helps you. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll leave you, for all of those who are playing via Game Pass, I'll make sure to leave you this page. At the time of making this video, it's here, it works, has a lot of information. If it becomes unavailable, I'll try to update it somehow, find another one. But yeah, that's about it. Anyway, have a great day, guys.